Look at this. There's 3,290 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it daily. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me. If you guys came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, to make so much money that you never have to work for somebody else again, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you quit your 9-to-5 job. I'm going to keep you updated with the news that moves the markets, the important news. Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups to make some profits. Jumping right into the market. Real quick, this is Bitcoin. This is a setup from this morning I posted. 1 hour chart, bullish pennant. We know Bitcoin right now, and I'm watching it over here, pumped. Now it's starting to pull back. Looking for, a target possibly 11,600, 11,800. It's important to understand that there's bearish divergence on the 4 hour, basically all the way up to the 12 hour. I even found some on the 3-day chart. So again, Bitcoin has to continue to pump here, or a pullback, you're going to see a decent retracement out of Bitcoin. So again, Bitcoin does pull back. It would be good for some of the altcoins. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is pumping. And so, obviously altcoins get hit when that happens. This is a possible Bitcoin double bottom. Again, 11,500 is the key resistance level. It's going to be tough for Bitcoin to break this on its first attempt. Okay, here's your possible bearish divergence on the weekly. It's even clearer on the 3-day, the daily, the 12-hour, all the way down to the 4-hour. Okay, so what does that mean? It means on a pullback, confirmation move to the downside, there'll be a significant retracement. So again, we could just kind of range in here. This would be good for the altcoins. Altcoins would take off again if we just continue in range. So you want to buy the breakout of 11,500 or a retest down here, possibly retest 10,500. That's if you're looking for entry. After Bitcoin does break above the confirmation line, we're looking at 13,300, 15,500, 17,000. In the magical $20,000 Bitcoin. Let's go. The Bitcoin 1 hour chart, I was talking to you about that setup. Now, is this a possible retest? I drew this triangle. Everybody else was calling it some types of head and shoulders pattern. Falling wedge on the RSI, again, bullish pattern. Looks like Bitcoin broke out of that falling wedge. You'll have a completely different pattern on the RSI sometimes. There's a school of traders that thinks, hey, if there's a pattern on the RSI, it's more valid than it is on the price action. So just keep that in mind. So this kind of gave me a bullish idea for this when I posted the setup previously this morning for Bitcoin move higher. Then I zoom in here, and of course we had this double bottom here, move higher, 30-minute chart Bitcoin. This trend line got broken to the downside, double bottom again. Now the thing is this a rising wedge on this smaller time frame with a 68% chance of a break to the downside? I want you to notice this. I'm going to talk to you about this more in just a second, but you get these long wicks. Long wick reversal, right? Long wick reversal. This is why retail gets wrecked in this market, because everybody's buying greed, buying greed, buying greed, and then boom, people take profits. Everybody's selling fear, selling fear, selling fear. People sell the fear, and then boom, it goes the other way, right? Retail gets wrecked because of this. Now, here we are, long wick again. Let's see what happens. Let's test the theory. Hopefully for the bulls, this is a retest. This is a retest of this pattern, and we get a continuation move to the upside for Bitcoin. I've got a couple of shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, so it's real cool. You see people come into the group and they don't know how to trade. They don't know how to do anything. And I have videos. They watch these videos and they learn how to draw these charts and trade this market. And this person was asking for some help earlier, so I answered some of his questions, and he posted, I'm up 20% on Pearl setup. ERD, this person's up $95,000 in profit from ERD. Life-changing money. 95 G's, solid month, solid 6 weeks. This person's up about $3,000 on ERD. Again, ADA. I recently followed your ADA setup as a midterm, long-term hold strategy. I've doubled my initial investment from $10,000 to $20,000. Doubled his money. Next person, I've been in your group about 6 weeks. I'm up about $10,000 so far after watching your videos, following your advice. Life-changing money. It's that simple. If you want to learn how to make tons of money in this market, send me an email. You guys want to join the group, get the 40 to 50% off discount. So crypto payments of 6 or 12 months right now are 40 to 50% off. Right now I can do PayPal payments. Year only, I've got about 5 PayPal payments I can take for the year. So if you want to do that, send me an email. I've got big news to talk to you guys about later on in the video. Russia prohibiting crypto for payments. Chainlink is partnering with the state of Colorado to help create a new lottery game. Huge for Chainlink. Whales. Bitcoin whales are sending Bitcoin to exchanges. The deposits from whales have been huge deposits from whales. Also, stable coins are being deposited as well. So it's all about to happen. Big move. Are you ready? Over here watching Bitcoin, trying to do 3 things at one time. What's new? So this is putting a lot of potential buy and sell pressure on Bitcoin right now. It's all about to happen. It's all big move coming. Let's go. Coinbase comes out and announces they're looking at a bunch of new cryptos to add to Coinbase, and then Ample. Everybody's excited in the group about Ample because Ample took a big hit and now it's pumping. Band Protocol, Balancer, Blockstack, Curve, Fetch AI, Flexicoin, Helium, Hedera Hashgraph, Kava, Melon, Ocean Protocol, Paxos Gold, Reserve Rights, TBTC, The Graph, Theta, UMA, WBTC, Wrapped Bitcoin. Again, Coinbase effect. A lot of these are pumping. They're looking at these. They're exploring these. Remember, they mentioned coins that they could add and they haven't added in the past, but these are the selected few that they're looking at. Perlin X is coming. So this is a decentralized exchange coming to Perlin. Big news for Perlin. Blue Zell came out and said, hey, get ready for the August 8th mainnet launch. I've been talking to you guys about this quite a bit. So they're talking about staking coming a month later. I post a ton of news in group, and dude, it moves the markets. Like, these bots are programmed to buy in this news, and it pumps quickly. Like, I can't even get the charts posted. So I basically said, hey, everybody, like, as soon as I post this news, if it's recent, if it's happening, like, you got to front run it. Like, I'm not a big news pump chaser. Don't be a pump chaser. I don't think it's very sustainable, right? However, if you do have a good technical pattern, which you've got a double bottom right here, Iris, I'm going to talk to you about Iris in just a second. News came out and this pumped quite a bit up. I think it was up about 13%. Look, unusual buying activity. Look, a bunch of buying activity came in. 13.9 Bitcoin were bought in 1 minute. They threw a chunk at that guy. Boom, started taking off before I could even get in the chart posted. But the announcement was Binance staking is being launched. This is lock staking support for Iris. You're going to get 21% annualized interest for the first month. So Iris they're working with Cosmos Interchain Vision. The idea is they have Bitfrost is going to run side by side with Stargate's testnet in order to test the new features of IrisNet and test themselves the multi-hub collaboration through the IBC protocol. So Bitfrost testnet is planned to start on August the 3rd for Iris, whiteboard it, right? Then on August the 10th, they have this news where the first batch of public blockchain is going to be supported by BSN Base. So this BSN infrastructure is going to enable faster adoption of the blockchain technology. This is taking place on August the 10th. And they mentioned other names that are being integrated as well in the first batch: Ethereum, EOS, Tezos, Nervos, Neo, and IrisNet. So then they came out with this news. Well, this was yesterday. International press release coming tomorrow. So basically discussing this news. And just so happened they put out some Binance staking news. It's amazing. Like, you see these news pumps, and they do everything they can to market their coin. And really that's what it's about. It's like, whether this takes over the world and mainstream adoption happens, I don't really care. I'm concerned what you guys think about it. So if they sell themselves to you well enough, if there's a nice, pretty, beautiful package with a big shiny red bow on it, people are going to buy it. And so just say, it doesn't really matter what I think, it matters what everybody else thinks. You can look at this market. When you trade this market, you can trade on the same ideas. It doesn't really matter what you think is going to happen. Always trade based on what everybody else is going to do. What is everybody else going to do here? You got to take their profits before they take them from you. You have to front run everything in this market. Be a step ahead. Now, Chromia comes out, and they're talking about Chromia staking. This has already happened, been announced previously, but just to kind of reiterate. And then the Chromia co-founder came out and said, I don't normally do pre-announcements, but I want to pump my coin. Didn't say that, but he's thinking it because he's biggest holder. Of course he wants to pump his coin. He wants to take profits. DeFi news is coming, he stated. DeFi news is coming. Look what happened. Chromia, boom, immediately 42 Bitcoin worth of CHR bought in 12 minutes. Boom. Market moving news. Now, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily chase these news pumps, but people do it. Bots. Competing against the bots. Now, I think it's really cool when I can find a pattern on Bitcoin dominance, which shows some confluence with what's about to happen on the Bitcoin chart. So here's an example. You got a double bottom on Bitcoin dominance, and you can kind of relate that to, so here you've got a falling wedge, right? So Bitcoin dominance, if it breaks out, continues higher, not good for the altcoins, okay? But you can see double bottom as support. So I'm looking for a move higher. Now, a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, you'll get Bitcoin positive price action. So this was a bit of a precursor for this move here. So different pattern here, but you could see possibility, another bullish idea for this move to the upside. Whether it's sustainable or not, we'll deal with that later, but it was a good hint that we might see a move higher. This is just an update on these midterm holds I gave you guys. I gave you guys 3 of these midterm holds. Bitcoin Cash is up 28% since I gave it to you. Ethereum USDT up 42%. We started buying Ethereum down here. I think I bought it with a group down here, and then I gave it to you guys right about here. Okay, and so again, these midterm holds and these large caps are golden. Like, they're going to move. Okay, Bitcoin's up 10%. Awesome. Ethereum's up 42%. Altcoins Anonymous, baby. I'm a member. Join me. Bitcoin. I don't even know if I like trading Bitcoin anymore. It's so much scammy, like Wix and everything, and then the percentages. Like, you get a 40% move on Bitcoin, and it's like a historic day. Like, it's happened 3 times ever. You get a 40% move on an altcoin, probably every day you're going to see a 40% gain in an altcoin. So again, that's just my strategy, which has happened over time. It's just, it used to be, hey, look, you got to have a little bit of Bitcoin. You got to have a little bit of Bitcoin. But I'm telling you, these altcoin profits are game changers. It's not even funny. Look at Litecoin. Since I gave it to you guys, Litecoin has been one of the leaders with Ethereum first, Bitcoin Cash. These have been all 3 leaders. Litecoin USD up 33%. Again, is there more upside? What you have to think is, what's Bitcoin going to do here? Is Bitcoin going to pull back or continue higher? Because these will follow Bitcoin. Possibly you got some type of rising wedge here, break to the downside, 68% chance. Important to kind of keep an eye on what Bitcoin's doing, but there is a bull flag for another possible move higher. This is a Bitcoin dominance chart. Like I said, it came back up here and it touched that upper trend line we were talking about. So again, as Bitcoin dominance retraces, if Bitcoin kind of flattens out here and just kind of continues to range, and this Bitcoin dominance continues to just fall lower, these altcoins will continue to take off. Traditional markets slightly red today. So America's on a spending spree. This has to make you wonder. People are, maxing out credit cards. Where are they getting this money from? They got these government stimulus checks. When are traditional markets going to be affected by what's happening? as far as this panic situation. PayPal executives hint about launching Bitcoin service during earnings call is the title. But then they didn't. PayPal executives, they remained mum about the launch of new financial services during the earnings call. So the CFO, John Rainey, did mention that they had other financial services in the pipeline. They're going crypto. But remember, these rumors about PayPal and Venmo engaging with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies started recently. So, man, what is this going to do to the market when they finally come out and say, PayPal, buy some Bitcoin on PayPal, Venmo. Chainlink partners with state of Colorado to help create a new lottery game. So this is a hackathon with the goal of creating new games to generate $1 billion in future revenues from its lottery. This is huge. Chainlink partners with the state of Colorado for a lottery. Tell me any other crypto that has done this. Huge. Now, Link chart. How huge is it? So I gave you guys the setup yesterday. Hey, Link's going to take off, and it did break out and it did retest. Okay. You got this little double bottom in here. You possibly could have front run the pattern. Did retest and it's been up a little bit. Okay, now it's broken out. So things have changed. It broke out of this pattern. So now it's possibly coming down here for a retest, and you could see continuation to the upside. Vladimir Putin, okay, so he signed this bill to prohibit the use of cryptocurrencies for the next year. It's going to start next year. The development comes after Russian lawmakers proposed a version of the law that would make any business issuing or trading crypto illegal. The new bill was signed already on Friday, today, and it represents a more mild version of the first proposal. First, they were trying to ban it altogether in Russia. And this bill defines cryptocurrency as a kind of property for tax purposes. They cannot be used to pay for goods and services in Russia. The bill also contains language stating that companies can issue digital securities via blockchain, provided that they receive approval from the Bank of Russia, the country's central bank. So this law is going to come into effect on January 2021. So is this a big deal? Now, it's interesting how they call this digital securities. Digital securities, crypto. Is this a big deal? I mean, this doesn't help. It's not a feather in the cap for crypto, but I think the fact that they soften, I mean, as opposed to, hey, let's ban it all together. We know what the ban in China did to Bitcoin. I mean, it wrecked Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped 40-50% on that. So that didn't happen here. Dodged a bullet for now. This is Vechain, a setup for you guys, and I kind of went through here with this long wick theory I was talking to you about previously. Anytime you get these long wicks, right, all the green circles is where it worked out, right? You get reversals. About 80% of the time this works. When you get a long wick, you get a reversal. Long wick, reversal. Long wick, reversal. Long wick, reversal. Reverse, reverse. Here it didn't work. Long wick, reversal. Long wick didn't work. This one, long wick, reversal. Right? Long wick, reversal. And then this was actually looking like it was going to break out. And I said, guys, this is why retail gets wrecked, because they're like, oh, greed, 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 greed. I got to buy it. It's green candle. I need it. And I'm like, long wick theory. Long wick theory. Watch out for the reversal. Counter trade your emotions. Whatever your emotions are telling you to do, if you do the opposite, you're going to be right about 70% of the time. Right? Because retail trades on emotions. Don't be the herd. Be different. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.